I had no idea what teaching involved before this course.
Really, I came in here not knowing anything about teaching, and you know, every day you're learning so much about the process of becoming a teacher.
Because before I came here, I didn't really have an ambition with regards to career and things like that. And I think that, I think that these 4 weeks have shown me definitely something that I want to do big time, and I'm happy, really happy.
Me too.
Have you met anyone interesting on the course? Everyone. The students, the people, the fellow trainers, the tutors that are teaching us. Everyone's been there. You said no one?
It's a cool group. There's about 18 in the class.
Were you being funny then?
No, there's about 18 in the class. People from all over the world. America, South Africa.
Yeah, really, really cool people.
Europe, Ireland, England.
South Africa.
I said that.
Wales. And it's quite a nice age mix as well. There's people from 21 up to 45, I think. So. Who's 45?
Oh, I can't say on camera.
By the end of the first week, we've all been together, so you've got your little character traits, and there's little things that you can laugh about with other people, and just a nice little, like a little family, I suppose. It's nice.
Typical day starts at 9 o'clock with input session. Input sessions can be on methodology.
On Wednesday they had the first of 2 sessions looking at aims and stages, which was followed by lesson planning with their tutors.
Language analysis.
I found the pronunciation stuff quite interesting, the linguistics and the sort of not the science behind things, but actually being aware of things that you do and not actually realising how difficult English is as a language and where to start. There are so many things you just need to know.
Classroom management, I didn't realise so much went into that. Working in pairs, I found how important that is. Yeah, I just thought people went in to teach English and they just went through, they just followed the complete rubric of a book. I didn't realise how much psychology went into teaching.
Between 2 o'clock and 4:30, trainees teach.
Teaching practice. It's the moment when you actually get up in front of a group of students and help them learn your language. It's quite nice in a way, because what you get to do is that there are 6 people in your teaching practice group, and each day 3 of you teach and 3 observe, and then it works on a rotation. So the next day you're teaching and the others are observing. You take notes and then you give feedback to each other the following day.
And the method that's used in this school is completely different. Mm-hmm. It makes you think about yourself, about the way you communicate, about how you get things done more effectively. It works, you remember, the teaching style helps you remember things because you're involved. I didn't get the chance to drift off. And the students don't either. And that's probably what makes it so intense as well.
Classes are really entertaining and more comical than I expected. It's really nice, and you're just giggling when you're observing as well, you're giggling in the background.
And 12 o'clock trainees split into their different groups and they get together with their tutor. We look back over the lessons that were taught the previous day. They get feedback on what they taught, feedback on things that were good and things that could be improved and why and how. Mm-hmm. Then we briefly make sure that people teaching on that day are okay with what they're teaching, and if there's time we look at the next day's lessons.
The teachers are great.
We have 3 tutors. We have George, Susanna and Andrea. And they're all really nice,
really approachable, really nice people.
And how supportive were the tutors? Did they give you enough individual attention?
Very. Yeah, no complaints at all.
Yeah. Very supportive.
We were a very small group. We were only 4 in our class. So, yeah, they did. They made sure that they always gave us our feedback. They always took us before our lessons for, to make sure we were prepared for our lesson that was coming up. They always helped. They were always available for help.
Yeah, I would say always. Yeah. Very supportive. If I didn't show up to class, I get a phone call. Myself, Valerie, are you okay?
I would say they want you to succeed. First and foremost, they want you to succeed.
Open door policy.
Yeah, open door policy. They'll stay as long as you need them.
Yeah.
Make time for you. So 100% supportive.
And I've learned so much from because we've had 3 different tutors, every single one has taught me something completely different, you know, whether it's from, you know, sometimes you learn because somebody's like a role model, for instance, so, and they completely inspire you, and that's what drives you forward.
They all just seem so relaxed. And it's like they walk into a classroom and they just own it. And you can tell they have lots of experience, and I would love to get to that point.
I just keep thinking of Gerard, and I just want to be Gerard. I just think he is, from my point of view as a trainee teacher, and from the students that I observed as, you know, learners of English, students of English, his approachability. I thought his error correction was a huge thing for me. I always felt very guilty correcting them. I was probably oversensitive to them and their embarrassment, and I just watched him do it, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is the way. If I was them, if I was sat there, that's exactly how I'd want to be corrected. It was just natural. He didn't just error correct, he points out the positives, so you've got this balance. He'll go, right, I've heard this, what is the right way, whatever, and then he'll point to something that's really positive that he heard as well, so the focus isn't on a negative aspect of the language of what he's heard from them. He picks out the positives as well, so they're not, you know, they're not being criticised, or they're not having just constructive criticism. They're being applauded and praised as well at the same time, and I just thought that was brill.
What does brill mean?
Fab.
What does fab mean?
Great.
Oh,
amazing.
Okay. Great, that's a word I understand.
Great.